let's just see what comes up. How's about that? We'll sit down on the mat and let's just see what arises. So we will just start by plonking our bums down on our mat. And this is Blue, if you haven't met Blue. Hi, I'm going to take a drink, silly boy. Come on. Just bringing the hands down onto the knees. Let's just ground ourselves. Get any fidgets out, tie your hair back. I'm speaking to myself there. Just allow the eyes to close. So that begins the process of de-stimulating your nervous system. The nervous system is like an antenna, just taking in everything. Think of how overloaded it must get on a day-to-day basis. Everything you see, taste, smell, touch, feel. A lot of it just passes through the body, cycles through, passes out, but some things can also get stuck and stay within us. Especially emotions, especially things that are uncomfortable. So your practice of yoga and meditation helps access stuck energies in the body. Start to focus on your breath now. Really consciously breathing down into your belly, allowing it to rise like there's a balloon in there. Then draw the belly button in as you exhale. Shoulders are heavy. Hands are heavy on the knees. Your body firmly rooted into your mat. And the ground, the floor beneath that. The foundations beneath the floor, all the way down into the earth. See if you can feel that depth. And now as you breathe in, imagine breathing in that energy from the ground. It's grounding. Just breathe it into the belly and exhale it all the way back down into the ground. Like an electrical being, you are grounding yourself this way. On your next inhale, just lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulders up to the ears and bring them down into the back. And again, deep inhale. Just draw the shoulders up and back. Maybe taking your left ear, drawing it down towards your left shoulder, and maybe just walking the fingers out. And drawing the chin slowly down to the chest. Right ear over to the shoulder. Walk the fingers out. Drawing the chin back down to the chest. Just lengthening the back of the neck. Head is heavy. And on an inhale through the nose, start to rise. Lift the hands high above the head. Just interlace your fingers, turn them over, and reach up, opening out the wrists. Maybe the gaze comes up, maybe the eyes are still closed. And exhale, just slowly release the fingers and fold the body forward. Bring the fingers in front of you. Take an inhale to lengthen up through the front of the body. And exhale, fingertip forward. Chin into chest, and take 5 deep breaths here. Good, slowly rise. I breathe slowly. Just plant the feet into the ground, take them hip width apart, and take a few side to side windshield wipers, just gently inviting the hips and the lower back into our practice. Side to side. Coming back to center, bringing the hands on top of the knees, just on top of the shins there. Take a deep inhale, lift up the chest, arching the back, gaze comes up. Exhale, drawing the belly button in, curling the back, chin to chest. Inhale, arch, draw the shoulders down and back, lift up the chin, sit up to the tailbone, and exhale, slowly curving, chin into chest. Follow your breath, feet are planted in, and exhale, slowly curve. Inhale, come up. Just extend the left leg long. Draw that right heel in towards the hip to the outside. Take 2 fists, just place them in between the leg and your heel. Take a deep inhale and lift that left hand up. Reach up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, just rotate around to the right. You're trying to get your elbow to the outside of the knee. You can hold on to your thigh. Take that right hand, draw it into the body so it's kind of supporting your back nice and straight. Fingers point away. And the straight leg, let's flex the foot and walk that butt cheek forward. Good. Take an inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, rotate round, gaze over your shoulder and drop your chin into a nice spinal twist. We'll take 5 more breaths here. Flex that foot. Every time you inhale, try to lift up out of your sits bones, and exhale, rotate round a little more. Good, slowly release. Draw another leg, extend your right leg. Just sit up, you might have to get the flab from underneath your sit bones. 2 fists in between. Rotate around, taking your left hand into the base of your spine. Take an inhale, reach up. We always reach and lengthen before we do any kind of twisting. So you may just draw the knee in. If you're there, stick there, that's okay. If you can get your elbow round, you're using your elbow to get a little bit more leverage. You can thumb and forefinger together, gazing over your shoulder. Now, strengthen and lengthen the long leg. Walk it forward an inch or two. Just protects your sacroiliac, your SI joint, for twists. We don't want to irritate anything. If you have any kind of pain, you have to really listen to your body and make adjustments. Think about, just taking care of your body. Take one more breath here. Good. Slowly release. Draw the heels into the body. Find your way onto all fours. Just take the knees hip width apart, hands underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers. Extend that left leg behind and just press the heel back into the mat for me. Maybe float that leg. Lift up through the hands and drop that left hip a little. Good. So you're engaging your core. Extend your right hand out. Gaze at your fingers and lengthen both sides of the body. And let's take 3 breaths here. Draw the belly button in, nice strong core. Extend the arm out to the side. Extend the leg out to the side, floating. And then placing the foot down onto the ground, hand onto the ground. Press your little toe into the mat, into the floor. Take a deep inhale and let's cat and cow here. Inhale. Exhale, push the mat away. Arching. Inhale, curving. Exhale. Good, one more. Coming to neutral spine, floating the leg all the way up again. Take it all the way behind, diagonally, right behind that right leg. Draw the toes into the mat. Press the heel back. Take an inhale, lift up through the hands and gaze over that right shoulder. Good, you should feel something down that left hip. It's your IT band. Release, hold. And breathe. On your next inhale, float leg all the way back, parallel to the mat. Lift up through the hands. Extend that right hand out. So opposite hand, opposite foot. On an inhale, elbow, knee together. Draw in and lift up. Exhale, extend, lengthen both sides of the body. Inhale into center. Exhale. Inhale to center. Good, exhale, stay there. Draw the heel into the bum. Maybe reach all the way behind with that right hand. See if you can connect with the outside of the foot. If you can't, connect with the inside. Whichever part you can grab first. Maybe it's just your pants, and maybe you're just stuck here, and that's okay. Kick the foot into the hand. It opens up the shoulder. You're still pressing through this standing hand. Breathe. Slowly release. Bring the hand round. Extend long body. Hand back, knee back. Readjust your knees, hip width apart. Walk the hands back to the knees. Curl the toes under for me. Come all the way up. Take a deep inhale. We just give that little wrist a break. Draw the hands into the back of the neck. Take an inhale, open out the chest. Take a little back bend. Press the hips forward. Gaze comes up. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Release the toes. Draw the body down, child's pose. Bring the hands behind, turn the palms up this time. 5 breaths. Slowly rising, walking the hands back out in front, just turning the fingers out to the side this time. Take a deep inhale. You can curl your toes under for a better base. Draw the weight over the right hand. So drawing the body over to the right. You're getting some compression in that right wrist. Inhale through center, other side. Come back to center, turn the fingers towards the knees. Pressing the weight into the palms and drawing the bum back towards the heel. So now you're feeling the back of the wrists. And if you have any wrist weakness, this is a really, really great shape to hold, to really work on the joint strength. So you're working your connective tissue, but you're really working the joints here by applying pressure. Just a few more breaths. We're just taking care of little weird parts of the body that we need. Good. Slowly release. Bring the hands back. Fingers facing forward, shoulders over. Draw the belly button in. And when you're ready, let's take that right foot behind. Pressing back through the heel. This is a nice Achilles tendon release. Just keep your gaze down, your neck relaxed, press back. Good. When you're ready, begin to float that leg. Press up through the hands. Drop your hip just a little so you're not kind of hiking up. And if that feels good, extend your left hand long. So reach with the fingers, press back with the heel so you feel two sides of your body. Extend the hand out to the side. Take the foot all the way out to the side. I'm going to hit some bowls. I'll move out the way. Plant the foot down, plant the hand back down under the shoulders. Really press your little toe into your mat. Cat-cows. Take an inhale. Exhale, push the mat away, chin to chest, belly in. Inhaling, exhaling. Take two more. Good. Coming into neutral, floating the leg, taking it all the way slowly behind, diagonally all the way over to the left, as far as you can go. Bring the toes back down, press back through the heel. Now, bring that left shoulder towards the hip. So you're looking over at your foot. You get a great release down that right side. Just a few breaths in these shapes. Good. Float the foot. Take it all the way behind. Now, left hand reaches forward. Let's elbow to knee, connecting in the middle. Exhale, extend. Take the gaze to the fingers. Inhale, follow the elbow. Exhale, flex out the foot and really press through that standing hand. Doing a little bit of strength work today as well. Inhale to the center. Exhale, long leg, long arm. Take the arm behind, curl the heel in, see if you can connect. Press the foot into the hand. You're gazing over your shoulder. Draw the belly button in. Breathe. So it's asking you to balance. Kick the leg a little higher. Lift that knee. Good. Release the hand. Release the foot. Curl the toes under. And on an inhale, lift the hips high into downward facing dog at last. Drawing the heels down towards your mat. Gaze at your belly button and just shake the head side to side. In case it got a little stiff. You're spreading your fingers. Come high on the toes. Bend the knees and bring your belly all the way down to your knees. pushing your mat away so you feel that extension in the spine, long spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips, draw the heels down, and breathe. On your next inhale, high on the toes, draw the heels over to the left. Come on to the knife edge of your feet. Press back, IT band again. High on the toes, over to the other side. This one, my feet don't want to come all the way down. Resistance. My IT band does not want to join in the party. Come all the way up. Walk the fingers back to the toes. Let's give these wrists a little break. Just grab opposite elbows and just hang for me. Knees are soft. Knees, a little bend protects the hamstrings. And actually, think about tightening your quads, hugging the muscle into the bone. Right? So once you activate the quads, the hamstrings can relax a little. Good. Release the hands onto the shins. Take a halfway lift. Think about lengthening the spine forward through the crown of your head. Look forward. Exhale, fold in, look at your knees. And again, follow your breath now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Let's come all the way up. Let's lift the head up nice and slow. Head and shoulders coming up last. Draw the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Draw them behind the back. Take an inhale, reach the hands up. Gaze up. Exhale, bring them back down behind the back, just clasping your fingers. Take an inhale. Draw the shoulder blades together, look up. Good. Exhale, slowly begin to fold. Knees a little soft. Look down at your knees and allow the hands to come off the lower back. Maybe shake your head a little left to right, right to left. Try to draw those arms over a little more. Next inhale, pressing through the heels, come up. Bring the hands back down into the back. Inhale, reach the hands up. Take hold of your left wrist, lift it up, and take it over. A little side bend. Press out through the hip. Inhale, come all the way up. Other side. Just gazing at your elbow. Inhale, come all the way up. Take a back bend, so press the hips forward, open out the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades, spread your fingers, and roll the elbows forward. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen the spine and exhale, swan dive in, chest coming down last. Good. A halfway lift. Extend through the crown, pressing back through the tailbone. Walking the hands all the way forward into plank pose. Rearrange your feet, your toes. Draw the shoulders over into plank. Draw the belly button into the spine. And if that's too difficult for where you're at right now, you come down to the forearms. You just pick your choice. Let's lift the left leg off. Draw the left heel off the mat. And exhale, bring it down. Let's float right heel off the mat. Let's bring it down. If you're in forearm, plank, come back up onto the hands, press the hips back. Walk to the top of the mat, hands to feet. Inhale, a halfway lift, maybe trying the fingers in front of the toes. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the hands up and bring the thumbs into the back of the neck. Take an inhale, open out at the elbows. Take a little back bend. Inhale, come tall. Exhale, swan dive in. Another halfway lift. And on your exhale, step that left foot back. Drop to the back knee and inhale, come on up. Lift up through the sides of the body. Good, draw the palms together. Open out on your exhale. Open out to the right side, a little twist. Drawing the body forward and gazing to the back thumb. Back hand finds your opposite bum cheek. Reach left hand over into a revolved twist. Exhale, release, both hands high above the head. Exhale, frame the foot and draw the hips back into your half split. So front toes come up, take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the body down over your straight leg. Relax your elbows, relax your hands. Tilt your tailbone back and up. And breathe for a really great hamstring release. Good, walk the hands forward, drawing the weight back into that front leg. Hands come to the inside, toe heel, the foot to the outside edge of the mat. You can use your hand and open up that hip a little more, gazing over the shoulder. Good, bring the hands back down. Maybe you can even lower down into lizard for a 5-breath deep stretch. You could float the back knee if you like, or just leave it down, your choice. See how it feels for you. Relax the head. Good, inhale, come back up onto the hands if you were down, onto the shoulders. Toe heel, the foot back to the middle of your mat. Leave your left hand down and open up your right into your dragonfly twist. Gaze up to your hand. Good, reach the hand forward like a swimmer's stroke. Float the back foot and walk the hands all the way around to the side of the mat. Bring your toes parallel, feet parallel with the sides of the mat. Take a halfway lift, look out, exhale, fold in, crown of head towards the mat. Walk your fingers back in line with the toes. And on an inhale, you can reach the left hand high above the head. Take the gaze up, maybe rotate the wrists. Exhale, bring it down. On an inhale, right hand reaches high. Maybe rotate the wrists. Bring the hand down. Slowly walk the hands back around to the front of your mat. Stepping in, foot to the top of the mat. So both feet together now. Knees are bent. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, bring your palms down. This time take your right foot back and drop to the knee. On an inhale, come up. So you get your balance, you get your steadiness. Follow the hands all the way up with your gaze. Open up, bring the thumbs together, draw them into the back of the neck. Open out. The elbows, look up. Good, inhale, reach the hands high, lengthen the spine. And on an exhale, rotate the hands open. This time to the left, gaze over the shoulder. Good, draw the hips forward. With the back hand, grab your opposite butt cheek, nice and firm. Of course, reach overhead, it's a revolved twist. Thumb and finger can come together. Middle finger can wave around in the air, whatever you feel. A revolved twist. Good, release the hands down to the inside of the left foot. Toe heel that foot out. And let's draw the hips forward. You can take your hand, I always like to press that knee out. Really get into your hips. Gazing over the shoulder. Good, release the knee, toe heel back to the middle of the mat. You can release your back toe if you like and draw the elbows down into lizard. Maybe you're staying up here on your hands, so just relax your head. We take 4 more breaths here. A nice deep hip flexor stretch, great for the groin area for guys. Little softness in the elbow. Good, slowly lift on up. Just take your right hand to the inside, open up the left. You can curl the back toe under, maybe float the knee into your dragonfly twist. Lengthening the spine and opening, revolving open a little more, reach up. Good, bring the hand down to frame the front foot, drop to the back knee and on an inhale. Exhale, lower the bum back to the back heel, straightening your front leg, flexing the toe up. Finding a position, take an inhale, lengthen, lift up through the chest, and exhale, draw forward and down. Head comes to the knee, look to your knee and tilt your tailbone back and up. Feeling the hamstring. See what happens if you squeeze your quad, squeeze your thigh. One more breath. Good, walk the hands, plant that front foot. Bring the hands to the inside and slowly walk the hands all the way round to the other side of the mat, coming into your forward fold. Crown of head comes down towards the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right shin. Draw the body in and down. Good, release. Same thing, other side. Draw the body over and in to the shin. Bringing the hands back to the midline of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips and slowly rise. Good, rotate the toes to the front of the mat, feet together, hands together. Reset. Draw the chin into the chest. Draw your belly button in a little bit. And see if you can take 3 breaths here for me. Where you feel rooted and balanced into your mat. Good. Step back with the left foot. Plant the heel into the mat. And on an inhale, draw the palms up. Dip into that front leg. Warrior number 1. Relax your shoulders. Good. Open out to 2. So draw the chest out to the side. Dip into your front leg. Gaze to your front middle finger. Take an inhale. Draw that right hand overhead. Straighten your legs. Take hold of that right wrist. Draw it up and over like a bow and arrow into your sky archer. Just gaze at your elbow and breathe. Good. Release the hand all the way down in front of that right foot. Fly your back leg up. Extend your left hand up. It's called half moon. So think about opening out the chest, opening out the hip. Hold. Draw the belly in. Keep your gaze down to your mat. Soften the front leg. Drop that back foot to the ground. Come back up to warrior number 2. Dip in. And ground yourself again, nice and balanced. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Straighten the leg. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, dip down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, just extend the arms, keep the legs long. Reach, reach, reach to the front of your mat. We'll take triangle pose, but I want you to feel that reach first, engaging the core. Now, back arm, draw it all the way overhead, as though you're holding a big beach ball. You're going to feel this in your sides. Good, raise your left hand all the way up. Right hand, bring it down to the shin or to the floor, but keep that extension open. So inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate open a bit more. Good, gaze down at the big toe. Inhale brings you all the way up. Open out to the side, take a back bend. Feet together, hands together. Top of your mat, 3 breaths. One more breath. This time on your inhale, we'll step back with the left foot. Drop the back heel. On an inhale, reach the hands up into your warrior 1. Gaze at thumbs. And breathe. Relax your shoulders. Open out to 2. So chest comes out to the side, arms lengthen front to back. Gaze over front middle finger. Relax your shoulders. Good, inhale, grab that left wrist. Draw it over as you straighten both legs. Draw it up and back. Into your sky archer. Release the fingers. Take the hand directly in front of your left toes. Place the hand down, float and fly. Back leg up. Into half moon, open out to the side. Wherever you are is fine. Have to work on your balance and your stabilization. Soften the leg, drop the back foot, come back to warrior 2. Find your way there and dip in. Find that still point. Good, inhale, straighten the leg, palms tap above the head. It's these warrior dips, we call these. Stillness, motion. Good, following your breath. We'll take one more. Following the front hand. Straighten both legs. Release the hands down into your triangle, but what we do first, we reach and hold, engaging the core. Flip the palm over. Bring the right hand overhead as though you've got your beach ball, engaging the core. You're feeling that whole right side of the body. Let the bottom hand fall, top hand reaching up, but keep that strength in the core. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, revolve open a little more. Take one more breath. Gaze down at the big toe. Inhale brings you all the way up. Open out to 5-star. Feet together, hands together, top of your mat. 3 breaths. Good, next inhale. See if you can float your left heel up towards your bum. Take the left hand behind, grab the inside of the foot. Good, bring the hand down. Find your balance, get steady right here. I'll just move back a little so you can see the shape. So you're opening out your shoulder. Take the right hand, bring your thumb and finger together, extend it forward, and start to slowly draw the body down, kicking the back foot into the hand, gazing over the front hand, and down to the floor for balance. It's called King Dancer. See, I move my balance, I move my gaze, so I begin to wobble. As soon as the mind wanders, you lose it all. Good, slowly rise, lift the hand above the head as you rise up. Release the hand, hug the knee in towards the chest. That's it, I'm keeping my gaze steady. Keep your gaze nice and steady. Your standing leg getting a little fatigued. Cross left ankle over right knee and dip down, hands to palm. It's a figure four. See if you can get your elbows right down. One more breath. Release the hands to the ground, kick up the left leg into standing split, draw the body down. Soften the knees, bring the feet together on your mat. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, inhale, come all the way up. Palms touch, look up. Bring hands down into heart. Good, just shake out that leg, it might be a bit stiff. Good, finding stillness again. Really lock your toes into your mat when you're ready. Finding right heel, coming into the body. Take hold of the inside of the foot, so your palms facing out. Bring the hand down, maybe thumb and forefinger together, reaching forward with the hand. Slowly as you exhale, drawing the body back and kicking the foot into the hand to create balance. This is where I fell over before because I started letting my mind wander. Slowly draw back in, release the foot, see if you can hug the knee straight up and give it a squeeze, keeping the mind steady, the gaze steady. Maybe rotate the foot. Good, crossing your right ankle over your left knee, bring the hands together and slowly lower down into your figure four. See if you can bring the elbow onto the foot. Drop the hips a little. Breathe. Good, release the hands down, kick the leg high, standing split. Feet together. Slowly, halfway lift. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Hands come down to heart to reset. Good, now shake that foot out. Woo. Take the feet hip width apart. Toes point out, come down into your Malasana yogi squat. So use the elbows, press them into the knees. And just open out the hips. You can rock a little left to right, right to left. If you'd like to try a little arm balance here, Balasana, crow pose. If you've never tried it, I'll see if I can do it with my wrist, but those of you crow is in your practice, plant the palms, fingers facing forward, and bring your elbows so they point backwards. That's the most important thing, that your elbows point backwards, not out to the side, all the way to the back. You lift your hips. So walk the feet towards the back of your wrist. Hips are lifted, elbows pointing to the back. You place your knees on top of the elbows, up towards the armpits, as much as you can. Take the gaze in front of you and slowly just play with drawing the body weight over the hands. But you can see elbows pointing back. You can play with floating one heel off the mat, float the other one. So it's arm strength, it's just a play move. And if you like, you could float both feet off the mat, lifting the hips, toes together. I'm going to come down because that's enough for my wrist. But that's just a play. Your choice. Keep playing, give it another try, or just stay here in your yogi squat. And whenever you're all ready, just plant your bum on the mat, just extend the legs long. So you can practice your crow pose. Requires some upper body strength, some wrist strength. Again, it's all just playing. When you're focusing on trying to balance, the mind is focused, so shuts off all the other rubbish, right? Take an inhale, a nice wide straddle, wide butterfly. Exhale, draw the body forward and down towards the floor. Fingers come down, take a halfway lift. And exhale. I want you to flex your feet in as you draw the body forward. Chin comes in. There's lots of arm balances that are really great to throw into a yoga flow. It's just a little fun, a little strength work. I haven't been doing anything because of my wrist. And I just used to throw them in sometimes. Your ego flares a little bit when you do it. You're like, oh yeah. But it's actually just part of flowing with your body and not necessary in any yoga practice. Slowly rise. Let's draw the heels in towards the body. Let's take hold of the right foot. Peace fingers binding the big toes. Just extend the leg long. Sit up. Gaze at that big toe. Draw the shoulder back. Good. Draw the heel in. Other side. Peace fingers. Bind the big toe and extend. Draw the shoulders back. Lift the body up. Draw the heels in. Now, if you want to play a little more, see if you can extend both legs out. You might fall back. Pressing with the heels, drawing back and lifting up. Woohoo! Louie's not impressed. Lift up. Good. Draw the heels in. Take the hands, open the feet like a book. Bring the elbows into the knees. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold into butterfly pose. Head comes in. And take 5 breaths. Next inhale, rise up. Just extend that left leg long. I'm going to kick my block out of the way. Take your right hand, plant it outside of that right knee, and just take a lift up. Draw the hand up and draw it over to extend the side body. Good, draw the bum back down. Draw the heel in, other side, just extend. Right leg long, hand in front of left knee. On an inhale, lift on up to the knee. Extend the hand up, open out. And then reach the hand overhead, nice and long. Drawing the hand back down, sit back down to your bum. Drawing the knees in and slowly finding your way back down onto the mat. This feels good right about now. Just keep your knees bent towards the ceiling. Bring the hands down by the side and maybe extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Just rotate the ankle. Place it down. Right leg high to the sky. Rotating the ankle. Good, bringing it down. Hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze and maybe a little circle just around the sacrum area. Imagine a clock face. Slowly working your way around the clock face. Soft inhale, soft exhale. And switching directions. Good, planting the feet back down onto your mat when you're done. Bring the hands down by the sides, and on an inhale, draw the belly button in to your mat. Lift the tailbone, draw the hips up towards the ceiling, shimmying the shoulders in if you can, maybe clasping the hands underneath your tailbone. Keep your chin locked where it is. Don't move your neck, and lift the hips higher into bridge pose. Just a little back bend. And 2 more breaths here for me. Nice, deep, deep breaths. Releasing the hands and slowly vertebrae by vertebrae, super slow, low down, lower down, lower down. Good, hugging the knees in. Extending the feet up to the sky and maybe sliding the hands up the thighs to the outside of the feet. Find happy baby pose. So grab the outside edges and take your knees towards your armpits. Feel some compression in the hip, a release of the lower back. Inhale in and just allow the tailbone to be heavy and begin to press down towards the mat. Just check that sensation. Good, slowly release, hug the knees in. Extend the body long. Reach the hands up above the head. Take a deep inhale and slowly begin to slide the heels all the way over to the left. I'm yawning. It's amazing how that yawn stretch. Take your, if it feels good, your left heel, cross it over your right ankle. Try and keep your bum cheeks on the mat. And just draw the arms all the way over. So you're making your banana asana, your banana shape. Getting a release down the right side of the body is what we're looking for. You can close your eyes and take 10 breaths. Slowly release the hands. Just open out the palms. Just bend your elbows. Just release the shoulders. Uncross the legs. Come back into center. Good morning stretch. Lengthen, lengthen, and then slowly draw the heels over to the right. Keeping the bum cheeks on the mat. Draw the hands over. And if it felt good on the other side, maybe taking your left foot, your left heel across. So you're crossing at the ankles. Turn the gaze over. Over to the right. I'm yawning again. Somebody needs more sleep. Slowly uncrossing the ankle first, releasing the hands, hug your knees in towards the chest. Drawing those knees when you're ready all the way over onto the ground. You can come over to the left side. Just extend your right hand over the head and turn the head in towards the armpit so you're opening out. A nice gentle spinal twist. Slowly release. Drawing the knees through center, all the way over to the opposite side. So bring the knees up. And maybe extending left hand overhead, turning the nose in towards that armpit. Delightful. Take a deep inhale, exhale, relax into your spinal twist. Fingers are relaxed. As you exhale, relaxing the hip. Slowly release. Hugging the knees in one last time. And just finding your way into final resting shape. Close your eyes, extend the body, just take rest. Take a soft inhale, soft exhale. Slowly bringing a little life back into your fingers, back into your toes, back into your vehicle, your body. Reach the hands above the head, another good morning stretch. This time you can yawn. Extend the toes and hug the knees in towards the chest. Slowly finding your way onto your side. Any side that feels good for you. Just hang out for a breath or two. Using your top hand, just press yourself back up. Wires hanging out everywhere. Draw the hands in towards the heart. Just to seal in your practice, energetically, mentally, emotionally, physically. Take a soft inhale and just soft sigh it out. Just bowing your head down to you, deep down in there, you, your greatest guide. Much better guide than I am. Taking a moment of metta, meditation, sending our good, healing, loving energy, our good vibes. Send yours out now, today, to anybody that needs a little help in their heart, a little healing. Just picture them smiling and receiving that energy. Wonderful. Namaste. Thank you, thank you.